All right, guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Stella, and I am joined by Hayley today. Everybody say hi, Hayley. Hi, Hayley.
Hi,
and today
Stella.
we're going to be doing something super duper cool. What are we going to be doing today, Hayley?
Today, we are going to be taking the essential Harry Potter quizzes, the sorting hat quiz, the wand quiz, and the Patronus quiz.
And we're going to be taking these on Pottermore, which is the official Harry Potter website. Have you ever used Pottermore before, Hayley?
Listen, I've been a Harry Potter fan for I'm kind of old, so 16 years, so definitely 100%.
Yeah, so we've both been on this website before, but I'm assuming not for a while, because I'm the same way. I read Harry Potter for the first time when I was 6 years old, which is a weird age to read Harry Potter at.
I was 7 years old.
Oh my gosh, girl,
My dad
same.
used to read them to me as bedtime stories.
Mine too! My dad read them to me every night, and then when I got old enough, I was like, I'm gonna learn how to read just so I can read Harry Potter. So,
wow.
Do you remember what kind of results you've gotten in the past?
I have historically been a Hufflepuff. I've taken the quiz probably 2 times on the Pottermore site over the course of, 15 years. And I've gotten Hufflepuff both times. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to get again today.
Yeah, that makes sense. So when I've taken the house quiz, I can't even say historically because I've taken it probably 5 times and I got something different every single time I took it. I was like, what house am I? Because I don't even feel a particular connection to any of the houses. I'm like, they're all kind of, so I took a composite quiz, which was giving you a score out of 50, and I got almost the exact same score for every house. So whatever I get today, I don't particularly, it doesn't affect me very much because I'm I'm a muggle. That's what I am. I don't belong in any of the houses.
No. You're just a well-rounded person. You just don't subscribe to all the labels. It's fine.
When it comes to wands and stuff, I have no recollection of what I got, right?
Me neither. Honestly, if I get a wand, that's great.
Just to have a wand is nice. Just give me the wand. And then Patronuses, I have one Patronus that I don't want to get. Can I tell you the one animal that I don't want to get, and then you can decide if you're still okay with any of them?
Okay.
The one critter that I cannot get as my Patronus is the salmon. If I get a salmon Patronus, I'll lose it. I'll jump through the window. I can't get a salmon.
A salmon?
That's my one critter.
I didn't even think about that. You know what? Honestly, I would still be down to have a salmon.
I can't help but picture you cast, you expecto Patronum, you cast it, and there's a Dementor, and it's just and what is it gonna do?
Oh my gosh,
Exactly.
That's so funny. Wow, I did not even think about that.
So yeah, we're going to jump into that. We're going to take our tests separately and then come back together to talk about our results so we can see if we got what we expected, maybe something different. But as always, if you are new here, welcome. We'd love to have you. Please stick around. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, please comment in the comments what your favorite character is. And actually, Hayley, what is your favorite character?
That's a really hard question. Maybe Hermione or
A classic.
Professor Lupin. I really like.
That's
Really?
my favorite character. Lupin is my favorite. That
Oh
was
my
literally
gosh.
He's always been my favorite. I know we've got there are some serious stans. I'm sure there's serious stans in the audience, but Lupin, man, what a
know.
swell dude. What a well-rounded guy. Got self-control. He's smart. He's caring. He's a family man.
I know.
So anyways, we are going to head on over to Pottermore. I gotta make my account because I don't remember what the email I used for my last account was. And then we're gonna jump back in and talk about our results in just a little bit. Alrighty, so let's just get into this Hogwarts house sorting. But every time I would take this, I get a different result. So I'm really curious to see what I get.
We're gonna get started with the Harry Potter quizzes on the Wizarding World, aka the Harry Potter Fan Club. I have to confess, I've taken this quiz before. It's been a really long time. I've definitely taken it more than once. I think the last time I took it was maybe 7 or 8 years ago, so it's definitely been a while. Historically, I've been a Hufflepuff. I think I might have a little bit of an identity crisis if I don't get Hufflepuff.
Let's just get started. They are asking me dawn or dusk. Consistently for this question, I will always answer dawn, just because I'm a morning person.
River or forest? I forgot that these are just you just gotta go off instinct for some of these. I guess forest.
After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Ask for more stories about your adventures, miss you but smile, think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead, it's what they think of me when I'm alive that counts. I want to have stories told about me, because miss you but smile is like pretty basic, but I think part of missing somebody is remembering the memories. And I don't know how many adventures I'm going to have, but I would love for people to be able to tell stories about my life, right?
If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Choose a category to continue. I think I'm a cat person.
What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? The piano, the drum, this clicky thing is the worst, the violin, or the trumpet. I love violin when it's played nicely, but when it's not, violin can be abysmal to listen to. Personally, I played piano for like 10 years, so I think I'm gonna have to go with piano just because that's the one I'm most familiar with, but I don't know, I like the sound of all of those instruments.
All right, a ginger cat, white cat, Siamese cat, tabby cat, black cat for sure.
A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could?
One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? Well, that's the question, isn't it?
We don't get to see what all the things are before we choose them. Dragonpox is real bad in this world, so can I put it at 2? Am I not allowed to change my mind? Let's say 2. Student records going back 1,000 years. I don't know. I think below Dragonpox. A mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. I should have put Dragonpox first.
Oh my gosh. Okay, tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points... Oh my goodness, I can't read this. Okay. Also, as you're both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first place. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using forbidden quill, you would tell the teacher before the exam started. Lies say you don't know, but hope that somebody else tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell the classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will.
Oh, I can swap them? I think Dragonpox has got to be first, because that's people's safety we're talking about. Student records, like, I want to save that Strange Runes book first. That's the selfish part of me that's like, ooh, knowledge, but come on. You gotta put people first, man. So I think that's a pretty normal order. I think a lot of people would order it that way.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm a little bit scared of confrontation. So as much as I want to be like, oh yeah, for sure, I'd tell the teacher, I think I'd be scared too. Maybe I would say I don't know, and then just hope somebody else.
Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you draw your wand and stand your ground, withdraw into the shadows to await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive and offensive spells should trouble occur? I wonder which is the Ravenclaw answer. Draw your wand and try to discover the source of the noise, or proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance.
Which of the following would you most like to study? Merpeople, centaurs, werewolves, vampires, goblins, trolls, or ghosts? Oh, ghosts, heck yeah.
This is a good question. I spend a lot of time outside at night, and going after noises you hear is like rule numero uno about staying safe outside at night. I mean, I don't want to withdraw and wait. I want to just get where I'm going. Proceed with caution. I guess that means continue. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance.
A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could? What? I can't see what the other items are before I select positions? But how will I know if this dragon pox cure is more important than the other things if I don't know what the other things are? Okay.
Which of the following would you most like to study? Merpeople, centaurs, werewolves, vampires, goblins, oh, so many, trolls, or ghosts? See, ghosts are really wild in the Harry Potter world, which makes me want to study them. Werewolves are spooky, ooky kooky, but I do love Lupin. like I was saying before, he's my favorite character. But centaurs, I don't feel like, let's stop studying them. Like they're just, but I think centaurs want to be left alone. Like they've made that well enough clear to us.
I mean, that's pretty important, I feel like. I guess I'll do number 1. Student records going back 1,000 years. History is important, but let's see what the last one is. Oh man, I kind of want to... Oh, reorder, perfect. Okay, I was like, oh, I want to switch them. Okay, I'll do the Dragon Pox first, the student records second, and then the mysterious handwritten book of strange runes last.
I'm thinking I'm gonna study ghosts because I wanna, even if it's just like on a spiritual level, what happens? What is the Harry Potter afterlife? Like that's such an interesting concept to me. So we're gonna say ghosts.
You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? The fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other.
If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Listen, man. I love cats, I love frogs, but the only right answer to this question is owls because they are the only critter that serves a second purpose. Sorry, gripes with the system. Oh, that's right, they have like special owls that you can send messages for you. Still, your very own owl will be like the best owl, right? And he'll know where he's going. So I'm gonna say an owl.
Okay, after you've died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Asks for more stories about your adventures. Miss you, but smile. Oh, that's sweet. Think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts.
Snowy owl, screech owl, brown owl. There's actually a bird conservatory near my home, near where I live, that I visited, and I've gotten to, you know, hold the owls on my arm and stuff, because they're in recovery for things such as, these are the ones that can't be released back into the wild, and the owl that I got to hold was a screech owl, and I think screech owls are just, this is not a picture of a screech owl, by the way. This is not what they look like, but they're adorable. They have those big ol' eyes. They're real funny, so I'm thinking a screech owl.
I'm gonna go with miss you, but smile. That one seems sweet.
In this context, the tails, just because it's a dragon kale, and that's so cute. That's just an old white man. I don't care. I want a dragon.
Ooh, okay. Black or white? Black. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. Oh no, I'm a little scared. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping for Hufflepuff just because that's what I've always been. What's gonna happen if I get something different? Okay, let's do it. Continue.
Oh, we're done? Oh, okay. Continue.
Stop. No. What? What? Gryffindor? Oh my gosh. This...
I'm a Gryffindor, according to the sorting hat. Just today, 11,000... No way is 11,000 people taking the sorting quiz today. That's insane. Pottermore is raking in numbers. Okay, so I'm a Gryffindor. According to this, again, not really gonna change my opinion on it. To me, I'm still just a mishmash of different personality traits. I will say though, the houses that I get most often are Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. No, I've gotten Slytherin a bunch too.
Well, I guess it's identity crisis time because Gryffindor? Really? I know like when you read the books and watch the movies, everybody like, oh, I want to be Gryffindor because all of the main characters are, but I feel like I just got so used to being Hufflepuff.
Again, like I was saying before, the composite quiz that I took gave me like equal scores on pretty much everything. Gryffindor's cool. I guess it's fun. I like to be brave, but I like to be brave for other people. And I like to be brave for a purpose. Man, I don't vibe with any of these houses. I hate these labels, man.
Welcome to Gryffindor. Okay, well, at least I'm with 11,000 friends. I can't believe that. Gryffindor? What? Gotta throw out all my yellow and just wear red.
It's saying Patronus next. I want to do wands next, because chronologically in Harry Potter, I guess you would get your wand first. Oh well, too late. But chronologically, you'd get your wand before you get to cast a Patronus. How am I going to cast a Patronus without a wand?
First of all, would you describe yourself as average height, tall, or short? You probably can't tell based on the camera, but I'm very, very short. I'm barely cracking 5 feet over here, so short.
I'm not telling you guys how tall I am. I'm not very tall. But if we're going by a global average. I am average height. I say global average because the average height in the US where I live is a little bit taller, so I am short but we're going global average.
And your eyes are brown?
That does bother me a little bit. The first 2 questions are questions about my physical appearance. Why should my physical appearance affect what kind of wand I get? The wand chooses me. Is the wand choosing me based on my looks? That's pretty messed up of the wand to do. Was the day on which you were born an even number, an odd number? Odd.
An even number. You most pride yourself on your determination, imagination, resilience, intelligence, originality, optimism, or kindness. These are all really good things.
I like to think that if I put my mind to it, I can be all these things, but I pride myself on resilience. I think I'm good at bouncing back from problems.
I guess resilience. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea, right towards the castle, or ahead towards the forest?
Well, where am I trying to go that I'm traveling to? Left toward the sea would be nice for a little relaxing day. Right toward the castle, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't really think I want to go into the forest to get lost in the woods. I guess towards the castle. That's where people are. Maybe if I'm lost, they can help me.
That's somebody's castle. I'm not just gonna trespass on somebody's property. I don't know, I kind of feel like going where I'm going rather than like stopping to go to the beach or break into someone's house. Do you most fear?
Fire, darkness, isolation, heights, or small spaces. Now, all of these things are scary. I'm scared of a lot of things. I'm gonna go with heights though.
Bruh, I can tell you this one, easy peasy. Fire, yeah, fire's scary. I got a really bad burn when I was 11 years old. Been pretty scared of it ever since. But bruh, isolation, being alone, freaking terrifying.
In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? A silver dagger, ornate mirror, glittering jewel, bound scroll, golden key, dusty bottle, or black glove? I think the scroll intrigues me the most, because it could have a surprise inside.
I think I've answered something different every time I've taken this specific one, especially this question. I think I've answered something completely different. I think what I usually answer is the key or the scroll, but today I'm kind of leaning towards the dagger. I don't know what that says about me. Not to kill anyone, just because it's, oh, am I done?
Maple wood with a unicorn core, 10 inches with rigid flexibility. Okay, I don't really know what your wand says about you, but oh, well, I guess it's gonna tell me.
Rowan wood with a phoenix core! I got the Harry Potter core. 12.5 inches and supple flexibility. All right, I want to read about this a little bit because this, low-key, this was always the most interesting quiz to me. When I was younger, taking these quizzes was the wand quiz.
Though I've often found that those chosen by maple wands are by nature travelers and explorers. They are not stay-at-home wands and prefer ambition in their witch and wizard. Well, I definitely stay home a lot, so I don't know how accurate that is.
Rowan wood has always been much favored for wands because it is reputed to be more protective than any other. Ooh, a protection wand. I love that. And in my experience, renders all manners of defensive charms especially strong and difficult to break. Oh, that's actually perfect for me because I'm not big into the whole fighting thing. I will absolutely put up some shields, some force fields, and protect myself and protect others. But one of my own Rowan wands has gone to do evil in the world, so that means Rowan wands are always good people. That's big for me too. I don't feel like becoming the next Voldemort.
Unicorn core generally produces the most consistent magic and is least subjective to fluctuations and blockages. Well, we love to see that. Wands with unicorn cores are generally the most difficult to turn to the dark arts. They're the most faithful of wands and usually remain strongly attached to their first owner. That sounds great. They do not make the most powerful wands. It's fine. Consistency. No, I like this. Consistent magic and the wands are loyal. We love to see it. I feel like the wand is a little lower stakes than the house, just because, the wand is choosing you, but like the house is really telling you a lot about yourself.
It is coming. We have our very last quiz coming up, which is the Patronus quiz, which is time. And I get so stressed taking this quiz.
Oh, it's so pretty. Discover your Patronus.
Discover your Patronus. Okay, so again, like I said before, my big thing with the Patronus is just don't give me the salmon. I know it doesn't matter that much, but it's important to me that I'm not a salmon.
Relax. Think of your happiest memory
I'm trying. Sun, wind, rain. Sun. I would usually say rain. If we're talking all the time, I need some sunlight, man.
Rain or wind? Or sun. Rain. I love the rain. This is cool. I like the first person kind of like camera shots.
Bone or blood? Blood. I don't like bones. I don't like bones breaking. I don't like blood either, though. That was kind of like a creepy question to ask me.
Make. Improve. Oh, that's it? I guess improve.
I don't remember how long we get on these. Lead, escape, save. Will it choose for me?
Too slow? What? That's rude. Okay, I guess I gotta be faster. Smooth, rough, smooth. We gotta be quick. Gotta be quick.
I'm sorry. You must answer quickly. Try to think of your... Okay, I'm thinking of my happiest thought. I don't like the quick answers, because those are... Okay. Around, under, or over? Under. Dig. When in doubt, go underground.
Under, around, over, around. I'm just going based off instincts. They said I was too slow, so as soon as I see all the words pop up, you gotta pick one.
And they also put really, really creepy sounds. Together or alone. Well, duh, together, baby. Always.
Oh my gosh, I feel like the camera's getting faster. Speak. Silent. Speak.
Are we done? It's not... Oh, spirit, heart, mind. Mind.
What was that? Your Patronus is trying to form. Don't give up. Okay, I won't. Hope, trust, love. Click, drag, and release for your Patronus, okay?
Please don't be a salmon. Did it go? Did I do it?
Your Patronus is a wildcat! Wait, I love that. I really, really like cats.
Okay. It's not a salmon. Definitely not a salmon. It's something that mate eats salmons. Like me, I love salmon. I'm okay with that. I'm a little confused because that's not really what I would associate with myself. I'm Natalie Portman from Black Swan, the movie about ballet. I'm not a ballerina at all.
And I picked a cat to be my pet in the Hogwarts house quiz. Wow. I'm really happy with that, actually. I'm happier with this than I was with Gryffindor. Sorry.
Look at her go. Oh my gosh. I can fly, I can swim. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm happy with it. I wouldn't say it's like the most like me. I can think of animals that would probably be more like me. Return to my profile. The whole layout for Pottermore has actually changed since I last looked. I am a Gryffindor house with a Rowan wand and a Black Swan Patronus.
Final thoughts. I'm super happy with the Patronus. I love cats, so the wildcat, that makes me really happy. The wand, I'm cool with it. Like I said, I feel like that one's like the lowest stakes. There's so many different wands and they're all pretty good.
I think the only one of these three that I have any gripes with is my house, but I'm gonna have gripes with the house no matter what house I get sorted into because your girl I don't particularly relate to any of the characteristics, over the others.
Wow. Gryffindor. That's kind of a shock. I guess I've changed a lot in the past 7 years since I last took it. I feel like I really need to reevaluate some things. This is kind of an identity crisis. I have been a Hufflepuff for as long as I can remember.
I'm going to jump back into the call with Hayley. We're going to talk about her results a little bit, see what she got. I'm really curious to see. Again, she gives me big ol' Hufflepuff vibes, right?
I'm going to go reevaluate my entire life. I can't believe I'm a Gryffindor. Guys, this is crazy.
All right, guys, we are back. We have both completed all three of the Harry Potter quizzes. We have completed the sorting quiz, the wand quiz, and the Patronus quiz. And we are now going to share our results with one another and with the world. And this is very important. So do you want to go first, Hayley? And which do we start with? Chronologically in the world, we would get our wand first. So do you want to start with the wand?
Sure. Okay, so my wand is maple wood with a unicorn core, 10 inches with rigid flexibility.
I don't know what any of those things mean.
Me
I do
neither.
like maple. Maple syrup is delicious. So anything maple named is lovely. Unicorn hairs are like, it's like a gentler wand core for I think they're usually like good guy
Yeah.
Not that they're defined by your wand, but good guy wands, they're usually pretty pure, which is like totally valid. And again, you said you're thinking you're a Hufflepuff, so I think that vibes with that. I got Rowan wood with a phoenix core, which I lost it about. I lost it because
that's so cool.
12 and a half inches with supple flexibility. Now, I do know a fun fact about the wand quiz, which bothers me.
Okay.
The length of your wand is determined by how tall you are.
That's why mine's 10 inches. It's because I'm very short.
Okay, I'm on the shorter side. I said we're going to go off of the global average, which is lower than the average height in the US. And the global average is about 5'3", which is what I am. Don't fact check me on that. I'm 5'3". How tall are you, Hayley?
I am 5'3" inches. I went to my doctor and they were like, "You're not 5'1", sorry." Even though it says
no, you have to tell people you're 5'1". Lie about it. I read about. Did you read like about your wand description after you took the test?
I did. I feel like nothing really was that special about Maplewood. Oh, it says that maple wands are often choose travelers and explorers. They're not stay-at-home wands, which truly I do not think is accurate at all.
Oh,
I am a homebody for sure.
You're a homebody, okay. The wand quiz is a bit arbitrary, right? Like the first 3 questions are just about how you look. So it's like, how tall are you? What color are your eyes? I'm thinking of the SpongeBob scene. What color is my underwear? That's the kind of questions they're asking.
Yeah, it's true.
You gotta ask him a question.
Were you born on an even day or an odd day?
What does that matter, bro? Do you think that the even odd adds half an inch? Because I have a 12 and a half and you just have a 10-inch wand, right?
I bet you're right.
These are, bro, we are dissecting, the Harry Potter, the quiz lore.
The wand one, it doesn't really matter. You get a wand, it's great.
It doesn't. So now that we've gotten our wands, we're on the Hogwarts Express. Let's go. We're getting to Hogwarts. We're lined up and we get sorted. What house did you get? I'm dying to know.
Stella, I'm having a little bit of identity crisis here.
Was it not Hufflepuff?
No, it was not Hufflepuff.
It is
Gryffindor.
I'm a Gryffindor too, according to this test that changes every time I take it. So there we go. At least we got sorted into the same house, man.
That's true. We're in good company. I don't know what to think. I feel like I need to let it sink in. I'm shocked, frankly.
Or just take it again. Just take it again. That's what I would do, honestly, if you're like, nah.
I just wanted to be, like, honest. I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm trying to get Hufflepuff, you know?
Do the questions change for the sorting quiz from time when you take it? Because obviously the Patronus questions are always different, and the wand questions are, I think, always the same.
I think there's, like, a lot of questions for the sorting hat quiz, and then you get some of them. So, like,
I think so too.
Can get some questions that are same, but some different every time you take it.
But yeah, this time I was a Gryffindor. I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't feel like my identity is shaken. I'm like, yeah, I can be brave sometimes. But honestly, it doesn't matter much to me.
You know, I'm wearing, like, my Hufflepuff earrings. Like, I do not own a single Gryffindor thing. I only own Hufflepuff stuff, so I'm going to have to rebrand.
I have a hat for every house.
Oh.
Because I bought a set for myself because I was like, what if I have socks for I should not put my feet on camera.
Don't show feet.
I'm wearing Ravenclaw socks right now because that was how I was feeling today. I was like, I'm feeling pretty intelligent. I'm going to go teach a robotics class once I'm done with this. Like, I'm feeling pretty brainy today. I might not seem it. Maybe people in the comments are going to be like, nah, she's still stupid.
No.
Now that we're at Hogwarts, we're training a little bit. We're getting smarter. We're getting better. We get our Patronuses.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Because mine was kind of out of nowhere. Mine was out of nowhere. I got, and this is cool. I'm not going to do it.
It's not a salmon?
Dope. It's not a salmon. And I was really scared. It is a dope Patronus.
Okay.
I got a black swan. Like the movie Black Swan.
That is really cool.
I don't see how that's anything like me at all. I don't know. I think of myself as a pretty multifaceted person. I'm very different here than I would be teaching, or very different teaching than I would be with my friends. Like, but we all have different facets of our personality. And I'm just like, I don't know. Black Swan is really cool. And I would like to think that I'm as cool as a black swan. However, I don't really see the resemblance.
I think you are. I think that's a really cool Patronus.
Thank you. Now, what did you get? Because I'm dying to know.
Okay. I'm actually really excited about my Patronus as well. I got a wild cat.
Ooh, I think I've gotten a wild cat before. I think that might have been the second Patronus I got in here.
Are we just learning that we're like the same person?
We're the same person. Absolutely. We actually accidentally coordinated a black and white striped flannel as well. We realized that when we sat down to film. So like, I think Hayley and I are just like two different bodies embodying the same spirit, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, man.
Wow.
Wildcat, I remember being really excited about because of High School Musical. I was like, Wildcats.
I didn't even think about that. Wow, I think that actually makes me like it even more.
Yes, you were the mascot for High School Musical. So yeah, those are our 3 results from the Pottermore quiz. Every time I check back in on Pottermore, I'm hoping they're going to have added more quizzes. What kind of spell are you? Or I don't even know. I love those kinds of quizzes. So I guess we're going to have to go to BuzzFeed to do those. Any final thoughts before we wrap up? I know your life has been changed. You're a little shell-shocked and probably have to take time to process.
I'm coming to terms with it. It's fine. I mean, you know, almost everybody who's like a main character in Harry Potter's a Gryffindor. So, you know, I can be buddies with Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So I guess, you know, it's not so bad.
Fingers crossed for more Harry Potter-based reactions or Harry Potter-based games because, bro, we have so much to talk about. I have to get into the philosophy of Harry Potter. I have to spill my thoughts on all the different characters and all the different houses, but we don't have time for that today. So, in parting, I think we're both pretty happy with our results, or at least pretty neutral about our results. Nothing wrong with Gryffindor. Nothing wrong with our Patronuses. We both have dope Patronuses.
Yeah.
And wands are just wands, right? Like, it's a stick of wood. Who cares?
Yeah. It works. It does magic. It's good.
It do the job. Oh, that was the other thing. My wand is good at defensive spells, not, like, fighting, which is very mean. You know, like fighty.
I think, one of the questions in the quiz was like, oh, would you confront this person? I was like, I don't like confrontation, so no.
Yeah, it was like, do you hear a noise at night? Do you go up and confront it? I was like,
no.
Have you ever walked down a street at night? You hear like a noise and you're like, let me go find out what it is.
You run in the opposite direction.
Just walk very fast to your car. That's like the life, right? I'm a Hogwarts transfer. I'm a swap between the houses as I please. Thank you very much.
Every year you're in a different house.
Exactly. Why don't they do that? They should resort every year. Again, we're getting into my other thoughts, but like that's no time for that. Okay. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please let us know in the comments. If you want us to do any more Harry Potter themed stuff, let us know in the comments. Or if there are any other shows or TV shows or book series that you want us to do something similar to this for, maybe talk a little bit about our thoughts, because I know Hayley and I grew up fangirls, right? So we have
big time.
We know the fandoms. We know the fangirl books, and there's a lot of really cool, exciting stuff coming out about a couple of specific movie franchises that I'm not going to say anything about. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please leave a comment down below, leave a like if you want to. If you're new here, hopefully you stick around, hopefully you like us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Everybody say bye, Hayley.
Bye.